So I am seeing this Toys of Terror DVD. What the hell is Toys of Terror?
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, and it is time for another Tuesday Blues Day Blu-ray hunts. We are right here outside of a Best Buy. We have 2012 that has come out in 4K today, plus a variety of other titles that I called out yesterday in my physical media report. If you want the full rundown, the full list of everything that came out this week, go ahead and check out my physical media report from yesterday. So I'm pretty sure we'll probably see some of the other titles. The big notable ones that came out as well are Prince of Darkness and They Live in 4K being released from Shout Factory. I doubt that we will see those today in stores, but it is a possibility. Guys, let's go ahead and get in there and see if we can find this 2012 in 4K.
Best Buy, here we come on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Will they have anything in stock? Hopefully. Let's do it. Alright guys, not really seeing anything in stock over here. We do have Dr. Sleep on Blu-ray for 10 bucks. That's a great deal for that. Also seeing this Total Recall Steelbook. I haven't got to see that in stores. Only $19.99. That's a great price for that. Alright, let's go to the new release section. Wow guys, they actually have They Live and Prince of Darkness, several copies on 4K in the store. I did not expect that at all. Over here we do have 2012 in 4K. This is a pretty thick set right here. It's a pretty thick set. That's marked down for $1 too, actually, for $21.99, so that's important to note. Over here we do have Dead Reckoning, which is a new Blu-ray I don't remember covering yesterday. We also have the Max Cloud release. Let's see, I think that's it. That's all that I'm seeing right here, but that's really cool that they have that They Live and Prince of Darkness in 4K. I'm also seeing Wander on DVD for $10.99, so I don't remember covering that. We got Dreamland right here for $12.99. Spacewalker, I don't remember talking about that yesterday, so that's kind of cool. I don't know what that is. They do have Accepted on Blu-ray for $8.99, so that's way less than the price I covered yesterday, so that is cool. They got more of these Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2 steelbooks here, guys, so that's pretty awesome as well. Not really seeing too much new in the steelbook section. Pretty much the same stuff they've been having. Alright, so they still have this Hitchcock collection for 50 bucks, so that's a good price right there. A Die Hard collection, 5-movie collection for $22.99. Alright, that's pretty much all I'm seeing. Let's go ahead and get out of here.
Alright guys, so just got out of the Best Buy, and that was super awesome that they actually had that They Live and Prince of Darkness 4K sets in stores. You rarely see that with the new Scream Factory, Shout Factories. Every now and then you'll catch a steelbook like Motel Hell or something like that, but you rarely get those new like releases from Scream Factory, Shout Factory in their day of, and they actually had them in there this week. So that was actually that was pretty damn cool. They also had several of the like lesser known titles that I talked about yesterday, but the big pickup that I grabbed in there, guys, I went ahead and pulled the trigger on 2012. Yes, I bought this in 4K, and I want to tell you why I bought it, and this might be the only reason. I'm just really intrigued as to why this is such a thick set. Like, this is so much thicker than a regular 4K case, and I don't know if that's like a new thing for Sony, if they're going to start doing that, but this is a super, or if it has anything to do like the PS5 or whatever, but this is a super thick 4K set right here, and I went ahead and bought it because I want to watch it, and I'm probably going to review it on the channel this week, so be looking for that. But yeah guys, that was super awesome, super great. Let's go ahead and head to Target and see what they got.
Taking a little stop at the local Dollar Tree. I heard that Dollar Blu-rays and DVDs were back. Let's see what they got.
All right, guys, so I did a little impromptu pit stop at the Dollar Tree because I caught wind of some new DVDs and Blu-rays, and I'm not too sure if they did actually have some new ones because I feel like that was the same Dollar Tree I went to last time. I feel like they had some new ones in there that I didn't see last time, but it could have just been ones that I didn't get to when I was looking through there. But the only one that I thought was interesting that I wanted to pick up was a release that was in stores like a year ago, I think, and it's a Shout Factory release, Scream Factory release. It's Elizabeth Harvest. I saw the DVD in there of that, but I would have picked it up, but when I grabbed it, the disc was all loose. There was all kinds of stuff that was shaking around in it. So it was probably all broken up from the inside. So I didn't want to risk the actual disc being scratched. So I didn't grab that one. But let's go ahead, guys. We're going to head to Target. But on our way to Target, I'm going to do my little mini movie review segment where I talk about some of the things that I've been watching recently. So last night I watched Ma Rainey's Black Bottom with Viola Davis and Chadwick Boseman. I really enjoyed that film a lot, actually. I kind of loved the film, to be honest. It was probably one of my favorites from last year. I'm glad I finally got to check that out because I'm trying to check out some of the movies that I missed in 2020 so I can make my end of the year top 10 list, hopefully this week on the channel. So yeah, I really loved the movie. I thought Viola Davis and Chadwick Boseman were, of course, excellent in the film. One thing that I didn't note is that it was based off of a play that was written by the same guy who did the Fences play. So it was, in a lot of ways, it was like Fences. It felt like a stage play on film. So it didn't feel like entirely cinematic like most movies should or do. But I don't have a problem with that. I actually really like that because it allows me to really get into those characters and engage with their performance on a way that you just can't in a more cinematic movie because you're more concentrated on like the actual filmmaking quality. So I really invested and engaged with all the characters in the movie. It's only 90 minutes, so it's not very long at all. It's all set in kind of this one setting, the studio, all taking place over the course of a day, which all stuff I didn't know. I thought this was going to be like a story spanning like years or something, following Viola Davis while she goes on tour and all that stuff, but it took place all in one day. It was a really contained story, and I really enjoyed the movie. I reviewed it on my Instagram last night, so you can go check that out, but I gave it a 9 out of 10 for a score, so I really enjoyed that one quite a bit. The other movie I watched last week was Freaky, and I also reviewed this on my Instagram as well, with Vince Vaughn and Catherine Newton. I thought that was a really fun kind of slasher film, of course directed by the same guy who did Happy Death Day. Now this movie was rated R, not PG-13, so the director Christopher Landon got to show a little bit more teeth, some more gore, some more kind of raunchy comedy, and I thought he delivered in this movie. I don't know if I liked it more than Happy Death Day, but I thought it was kind of on par with Happy Death Day for me. I enjoyed it probably just as much as I did Happy Death Day. So it was really funny. Vince Vaughn was kind of doing his Jack Black impersonation, kind of doing the teenage girl thing. It felt a little reminiscent of what Jack Black did in Jumanji, but I thought he brought his own kind of characteristics to this teenage girl performance, and I thought he was very good in the film as he is. He was funny, you know, it was a good movie. I enjoyed the movie overall. I thought Catherine Newton, she played a little bit of the generic teen girl in the beginning, but once she got to kind of be that villain of the movie and showcase some of that menace to her character, I thought she did a really great job in the movie. So yeah, like I said, it's really gory, some really great deaths in it. I gave that one like an 8 out of 10, so I enjoyed that one quite a bit. So those are my 2 mini movie reviews, and now we have arrived at Target. Let's go in there and see what they got.
All right, guys, we have arrived at Target. I can't imagine they're going to do much better than Best Buy, but maybe they'll have a couple of titles that Best Buy didn't. Let's see.
right, guys, just got out of Target. They didn't really have anything new in there, at least not that I've seen. It was pretty much the same stuff that they've had in there since last week, I guess, because they had Spell in there. But this was a different Target, so I was hoping that they might have some new releases today. They'll probably end up having 2012 in there in a couple of weeks. They usually get the 4Ks a few weeks later. They're always delayed with that. One thing that I did pick up, actually pretty exciting, I grabbed 42 starring Chadwick Boseman in there for $5, which is super cheap. You do not see this movie out in the wild that much, and for $5, I looked on Amazon. This is actually right now going for like $25, $29 on Amazon, and it was only $5 in Target, and there was only one copy left, so I went ahead and grabbed it. I watched this movie earlier this year when Chadwick died, because I'd never seen it before, and I wanted to kind of memorialize him some way, so I watched the movie. I really enjoyed it. This is a really great biopic if you haven't seen it, so definitely check it out for $5. I'm happy to finally have it in my collection. Excellent movie starring Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace. So with that, guys, we are going to go to Walmart for our last stop. Let's do it.
Going into the Walmart. Let's see what Wally World has for us today. Maybe the Prince of Darkness 4K? Let's see. Alright guys, so I am seeing this Toys of Terror DVD. What the hell is Toys of Terror? Okay. We also got Max Cloud on Blu-ray. Max Cloud on DVD. We got Dreamland on Blu-ray, $14.96. So that's more expensive here than Best Buy. We got Dreamland on DVD for $12.96. 11 Monster, The Craft, Spell, Jungle Land. Not really seen anything new. I think we saw The Chosen one last week, if I'm not mistaken. American Dream might be a new release this week. Parallel might be a new release this week. The Facility I think we saw last week. I think the rest of these we saw last week. More of these Valentine's Day titles. I don't remember seeing the Twilight Saga last week, but I saw other people talk about it. I Still Believe, Dirty Dancing. These are still really cool covers. I'm glad I got that Lava Island one. 5 Feet Apart, Warm Bodies. I think we saw all those. Got Legally Blonde down here, that Shout Factory DVD. They still got that Omen collection, guys. But I already do own that. The Fly collection's back in stock. Remember that epic pickup that I did last year? That was cool. Back in stock. Not seeing the 2012 4K anywhere. Same stuff mostly. Looking, not seeing it. I am seeing some new stuff in here. They got this Always and Forever that we talked about yesterday. That is $9.99, the DVD. They got Dead Reckoning. They got Wonder. They got Village in the Woods. Miss Juneteenth, which I remember this film coming out last year. Now it's got a DVD copy for $12.96. Clown Doll. Kill Cavalry. The Shudder exclusive, The Cleansing Hour. Never heard of that one. Let's see. I got this Castle Rock Outsider double pack. The Curse of Hobbs House. I think that one's new. I don't remember Dune Drifter. That might be new as well. Metro, I think, is new. I think Final Voyage is new. I think Icebreaker is new. None of those I remember seeing, but somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Still got kind of the same old common stuff over here. Let's see, they do have season 1 of Resistance, Star Wars Resistance. I don't think I've seen that before. Is that new? Okay. I got a bunch of seasons of The Office on DVD, I think. Little House on the Prairie. That looks really really weird on the shelf, just all of those Office seasons. Little House on the Prairie, Incredible Hulk, Downtown Abbey up top, Addams Family. Lots of TV seasons over here. Now this is one I might actually get at some point. I wish it was Blu-ray though. Tales from the Crypt and Blu-ray would be freaking awesome. Alright, that looks to be about it for in here, guys. Let's go ahead and get out of here.
All right, guys, so I just exited Walmart, and not bad. They had a few new releases in there, and of course they had a bunch of obscure DVDs that nobody's ever heard of before. It's like they debut at Walmart. That Toys of Terror or whatever the hell that was that I saw up front looked interesting. It was like $14.99. I'm not paying for that. I'll wait till it arrives at the Dollar Tree. So yeah, some cool stuff in there, guys. But before we end the video, guys, I appreciate everybody that entered my Coming to America 4K giveaway, digital code giveaway last week and last week's Blu-ray hunt. I'm going to right now call out the winner for that, and that is Fry Guy Films. He entered by telling me what he picked up last week, and he won the digital code. So Fry Guy Films, you are the winner. To reclaim the code, just DM me on my Instagram. The links are down below. You can also DM me, message me on Twitter as well. All those links are down below in the description. So just DM me and say, hey, I want the digital code, and I will send it to you as soon as possible. But if you don't get back with me quick enough, I'll give you a few days. I'm going to pick another winner for the code. So with that, guys, we are going to end this Blu-ray hunt today. This was a pretty exciting Blu-ray hunt. I was glad I got to see most everything that released today in stores, so that was really cool. I bought 2012 on 4K, so I'll be reviewing that this week on the channel. Bought 42 Blu-ray, so a pretty successful Blu-ray hunt this week. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. But with that, guys, please leave me a comment down below letting me know what you picked up this week. Anything you picked up, doesn't even have to be a new release. Also, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn on all bell notifications for future videos, and we'll see you next time.